Hey everybody, Chuck Blade here, Trevor Gattenby. Just figured I'd do a video now that I got most of these on the wall. As you guys have been seeing in the pictures, I've been doing the magnet strips. I actually got those from Harbor Freight. They're like $5 each. And then most of these are screwed to studs. The ones that aren't, obviously, are just drywall, and you want to be careful. So what I did was I went and bought some good anchors. Hollow door and drywall anchor. These are the metal ones you screw in, Phillips drive, and then put the screw in. Hold up to 40 pounds. Each one of them does. So that's pretty good stuff. Anyway, let's get started. All right. This right here is mostly the Joe Dara broken feather blades. This is actually the first one Joe sent me. This is his Mountain Man buoy. Made this one for me, sent it to me, along with 3 blanks just like it, and so that was pretty cool. This one, this is a baby buoy design, brass and leather, some file work, and it's got the big broken feather, so it's probably a trophy or a gift or something, I don't know. That was given to me by Gerald Fury. Bought a knife from him, got some blades, and anyway, same with this one. This came from Gerald Fury, another Mountain Man buoy. This one I bought from Dave Jester, half span. Same with this. I did a trade actually for this. This right here is, I love this. It's kind of a conversation piece, and it's one of my favorites. It's like 22 inches long, I think it was, if I remember right. I did a video on it. It's got the big broken feather engraving, and anyway, I traded a tracker buoy blank to Dave Jester for this, and it's made out of a chainsaw bar. I absolutely love it. It's so cool. So anyway, and then this right here is kind of my inspiration for why I do love broken feather knives so much, and what kind of got me in with Joe, and now I'm making these spinners. This is one of Joe's. I assume it was hand cut. It was a long time ago. Well, you know what I mean. Anyway, this is one of his early spinner designs, and I absolutely love it. So this is an older Griffin design as well by Joe, and I got these two and this and that all from Gerald Fury. This is a fuzzy Fiker, I believe. Joe will have to correct me on that one if I mistake, but that's like a 40-year-old, 45-year-old throwing knife. It's a monster too. 1/4 inch thick, tapered down, the blade, and it's got some beef to it, a little leather handle. And there's a good story behind that. And Joe gave that to me at last throw, and I really like it. I've thrown it. I think I did a video while I was in Pennsylvania throwing it actually, also. But anyway, this is my first Bill Page knife, clink scale buoy, and I did a video throwing that and video spinning it. I decided I'd put that one on the wall, and I bought 3 more from him with the Weeping Hearts. Those are actually being thrown by a friend right now. He's in love with them, so I gotta get those back. Anyway, then I got this from Bill Page not too long ago. Same time, actually, I bought these, I believe. And I like this little guy. This is Joe's smaller buoy design. Really like it. G10 handles. Excuse me. This one right here, Bill Page, 2014. I got that at Joe's Throw in 2014. These are the most recent I got from Bill Page. I really like these. I need to do a video. I've done a lot of throwing, kind of trick stuff with them, throwing at the same time, both hands, and they're really fun. Really fun. We'll get back to this one. Excuse me. These 5, these were thrown by Pat Minner and won the 2001 World Championship. I kind of did a deal with Pat, and I got these knives. This one says True Bow on it, and these ones don't. I know they're all Bobby Branton throwers, Branton throwing knives. So that's pretty cool. That one says True Bow on it. And then we've got the Buoy Net by Paul Macaron, his first design, and I got one, and I love it. I got a video throwing it. It throws fantastic. Both blade and handle, all the distances. It's sweet. It really is. These are Hazukate's Libra throwing knives. These are the larger rockets. These were given to me this past throw in Texas by Rick Limberg, Rick the Rocket Limberg, and he's a good man, and I'm glad to have those. That was a really cool moment. I think I got a picture on Facebook I took with Rick when he gave me those, so that meant a lot. Moving on down here, got some Rob Crozier's Rolling Thunder knives. These are Rob's bigger Bowie design, and I really like these things. They're pretty sweet. They throw great. All the distances, of course, leather handles, brass pins, and love how shiny he gets these brass pins. Anyway, these little boogers, these were the first Rob Crozier knives I got a few years back now, I think, and my wife took those over. She absolutely loves those knives and throws them awesome. So those are her knives now. This is the most recent, the bottle smasher, bottle opener Bowie. I'm not really sure what the name is yet. We kind of talked about that a little bit because I didn't want to call it the wrong thing, but that's I have a little video online somewhere of me opening a beer bottle with it, and so does he, and it throws awesome. I've been throwing it, doing some Mountain Man stuff lately, Mountain Man games, and so that's really cool. And then we got Paiute, Ed Brown. I really like Ed. I actually met him in Texas, and met him the first year was when I went to Blanco, Texas, so a few years back, 2012 or 2013 something, and immediately struck up a friendship and started talking and kind of hanging out that day. And he's a great thrower, and he's been doing it for a long time, and he makes great knives. These are his dagger. I bought those recently, threw them a few times. Haven't thrown them too much, but they're good knives. And then this is his smoothie. It's kind of like the design Joe did by Damon Wilson, which I have one of those. I'll have to show that to you here in a bit. I'd like to get that back to Damon Wilson, but I can't ever get a hold of him on Facebook or anything. Maybe I'll just, if he'll be at Joe's. And then we got Jack Dagger buoys. The Jack Dagger Bowie. I got these from John Grabowski a while back, and I did a video of doing a heat treat to them because just because, and so this one's the heat treated one. These ones I didn't do, but I just reheat treated these and did a bunch of throwing, and I love them. They're fun. And of course he's got his new ones out, and I definitely bought a set of those. So there's the Jack Dagger Thrower by Cold Steel, and good knives. Of course they come super sharp like Cold Steel does, so I gotta do a video taking that edge down a little bit so I can throw them more. But yeah, check out coldsteel.com, get some Jack Dagger throwers, and then of course I got Michael Busby's first throwing knife, and well, you know, first design, I'll say. I wasn't the first one, I'm sure, but anyway, I like that. I got a video throwing all the way back to like 4 spin with that booger, and so and then we got Justin Cooper, the outlaw himself. I got a video just recently. I just got these from him. I love them. I mean, he posted this picture of this clip point, you know, Bowie thrower, and I just had to have them. So hopefully I helped him out, you know, get to Pennsylvania and got me some sweet blades. This, he actually won in Pennsylvania, I think 2014, and I don't remember the deal we made, but I got that from him, so that was kind of cool, getting one of his trophy knives. And then this baby, that right there, that's an old True Bow. I got this from Gerald Fury as well. Love that thing. It's so sweet. It's the only, well, I mean, and then, you know, that one, but anyway, I like that. It's a pretty cool piece of history, I believe. I don't know. Anyway, then we got some, these are Angel Fire throwing knives, Thomas Stuckey. And I got these from John Grabowski as well. And I like those. I haven't thrown them yet, but I will. I definitely will. That right there is a Randall Bo McNeese throwing knife right there. That was that's the first bought throwing knife I ever got. I first got on the pages years ago, and I saw he was making a bunch, and so I bought that from him. And that was my first throwing knife. So I think a lot of people have seen that design, pretty common. And nice red line bow right there. Then we got, I got this from Patrick Brewster. He's a super amazing guy. Patrick Brewster of Flying Steel. Very, very, very awesome, honest guy. And I'm glad, he's a friend. And he's helped me out a couple times with some things, and got this awesome blade from him. That's the Tanto. And I love that knife. I'd really like to get some more of those because I can throw those no spin pretty good. I do shirking style. Grab that sucker right there. Anyway, and then of course people have seen these. I think they're like Providence something throwing knives. I've got, I don't know how old they are, but those are the two I have. Bought them on eBay a couple different times. So that's those. And then we've got Bullseye blades. And these are pretty sweet knives. This, of course, was the first one I got, and I did a video review on that. And then this is the second one I got. The handles broke off on me when somebody else threw it, so I started putting G10 on there, and haven't finished it yet. But so just putting some different handles on. And then, of course, the little cleaver. This thing is sweet. You throw that thing no spin, rotation. You can chop up some cheese with it. It's a sweet little blade. Camo G10. So I really like that. Check out Bullseye Blades. This right here is my Epic Blade Time set. This was the very first one I bought. This was, it was a long time ago, shortly after my Bo McNeese blade, but I actually saw that on eBay, and that's how I found out who Roger was. And so I hit him up, and I got this blade right here. I threw the crap out of that knife. Anyway, and then I got this one later in Blanco, Texas. He brought that one for me. And then I got this, I believe it was just this last year. I got that as well as a clock from him. We did some blade trading. So that thing's really cool. He's got a video throwing that. So check out Epic Blade Time. Excuse me. Here's some Ken Witherell buoys, backbone. Excuse me. This right here, this is big old, what I would call beaver tail, because I've seen that by Rob Crozier and a couple other people call it that. But this thing is big. That's, almost, close to 16 inches maybe. I don't remember. But I got that at Joe's Throw. That's that thing's sweet. I haven't thrown it. I love it. I will throw it though. I gotta throw all my knives. I'm a firm believer in that. Anyway, this is a classic design by Broken Feather that Ken does, backbone, and I really like that blued and everything. I got that from him. It was just gorgeous. ABT, American Blade Throwers. That's the page on Facebook, and I did this one with leather, but ABT, check out. I'm sure most people are on American Blade Throwers on the Facebook. So that's that. And then I got these 3 Texans. These things are monsters. Heavy, great throwers. I'm a big blade kind of guy. So got those from Ken. I throw those quite a bit. Oh, there it is. That's the Broken Feather one, 2003. Let's see, it says designed by Damon Wilson. And so I don't know, I got that from Gerald Fury as well, and I kind of thought it'd be cool to, if my name was on a knife, I'd like to have it. So anyway, okay, that's those. And then, sorry, this beast right here, I love this. This is another Bill Page cross draw sheath, and let's see here. Excuse me. Look at that. That's his tactical thrower. This thing is a monster. I love it to death. But this is that. That's a blank I got from Joe, I believe. Big old thick chunk of steel right there. And this is the gorgeous, beautiful finished project by Bill Page. So that's that one. And then we've got the big Behemoth. This thing. Love that rattlesnake inlay. button. Sheath is, it's a lot of cow right there. Ooh, look at that. I love this thing. That was I think he said it was a railroad spike that he forged and made that. Sorry, I wish it would focus. There we go. That's sweet. Leather handles. I don't remember. I want to say this was 22 inches as well. Something like that. Yeah. Big old beast. I can't remember what he said. I think it's me and Mike Bainton. I think we're the only ones that have this. I bought this from Gerald Fury as well. And I am super glad to have it. And then, this thing is sweet. Chuck Blade. This is by Bill Page as well. And this is behind the back horizontal sheath. And then, yeah, French cross design. I think he calls this the Crusader buoy. I'm pretty sure. File work. And put my initials in there. Yes, sir. Bill Page right there. Love this knife. I do a lot of mountain man throwing with that. And then, of course, we've got my big old thick Griffins. This is Joe's newer steel. I got these and from Joe last year. And I throw these AKTA and a lot other than, you know. And so that's those. Sorry, I hope I'm not making you guys dizzy with all this. Okay.